Hello and welcome to another video on Man Up. We just crossed over halfway towards our goal, 500 subscribers. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Let's get into our first video.
Man, it was just such a dark time in my life. Before you started OnlyFans, like what would you say to yourself or do? I would shake myself and tell her, that girl right there, how worth it she is. You know, how special she actually is. I was just believing the lies of the world, the lies of, myself. I lied to myself so much about it. I do feel like God's gonna use me to reach people in this industry. Like, I don't think I made it to top 0.01% for God not to use me. I was such a numb person. And if I could save somebody from going through that or potentially starting that, I will do it. We have lost who we are. He knows who we are. And we just need to find that. We need to find him so we can find our true identity. He makes it so clear what our mission here is on earth: to preach the word of God, to love God with your entire soul, body, mind, spirit, to love your neighbor as yourself. Life is so beautiful once you know that. I am heavily praying for revival, not stop believing that God can literally do a miracle on our generation. Praying that God sends me like Jonah and just anywhere, anyone he sends to me, I have the courage and the boldness to speak to them about Christ. No matter how I'm feeling that day, no matter what's going on in my life, Jesus is the entire point of all of this.
Yeah, I don't want to be a cynical person, but I feel like she already got all the money she wanted. Now she's just trying a new demographic.
A man really likes you. He will not let you suffer financially, emotionally, or physically. So remember that. You shouldn't have to drop 30,000 clues for him to want to help you pay your bills, for him to want to help you with anything having to do with getting your car fixed. He shouldn't have to be given 18,000 clues when you need something, okay? He should be able to offer it as soon as you let him know that it is an issue. If not, he doesn't want to provide for you. He's not a provider. Move on.
Lady, first of all, it looks like you just came out of a dollar store dressed to go to a kid's birthday party. Secondly, why is it a man's responsibility to take care of your bills unless you're married? Like, what do you bring into the table? Let's be honest, you just sound lazy to me.
What do you do if you don't have, a husband or a wife to help you out?
Exactly.
And you have to work 2 jobs. Like, there are no other options. And then you see all this social media content with people guilting people over daycare.
Right.
And
it's like
what do you want them to do?
I know. I saw
instead?
Alex Clark's. Like, I was following like that whole thing.
What
and,
what are these moms supposed to do?
Exactly. It is literally, you are in handcuffs. Like, there is no like better answer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad that that's like the reality of the U.S.
You want to know another sad reality? Try being a man, because as a woman, no matter how old you get, how ugly you get, doesn't matter. There's going to be some desperate old loser guy that's going to pay for you. But for men, we got to take care of ourselves.
When women get work done, they look trans to me because they look like a man who's trying to look like a woman by being super sexual. So when you get the tits and the ass and the lips and everything, I'm like, I look at every single one and I'll be like, I think that's a dude, because you look like what a dude thinks a hot woman is. I like old school beauty, you know what I mean? I love when women had big noses or smaller lips, but I'm like, to me, every single girl with work done, I just go, looks like a trans dude.
It's not attractive to me. You could tell when they have too much plastic surgery.
Even when they take their makeup off, they look really crazy. With a ton of work done, when you take it all off, whew, like you watch 90 Day Fiance and stuff, and you're like, that's crazy. As a man, if I was going to date a girl and have kids with her, she had a bunch of surgery, I'd be like, I need before photos. Because my kids are not gonna come out looking like gremlins, meanwhile you look like Giselle, and I'm gonna be like, wait, what's happening here?
I'm glad somebody said it. I thought I was the only guy that was like turned off by stuff like that. I feel like only teenagers, young people, immature people, or people that have no experience in dating actually find that attractive. You know, I want that natural look. I don't want some Botox filled lips, and it makes you look a lot older, and I agree, it makes you look trans for sure.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but some people talk to you to talk about you, and let's normalize not telling them anything that they want to know. How are you? I'm good. So what's been going on? Oh, nothing much. Life's been boring lately. Meantime, there's bare things going on in your life because, no, some people are too fast and not your business, and literally their only intention is to talk about it. No, we're not doing that anymore.
I'm gonna have to agree. People that care about you already know your problems. Those that don't need to know about it.
I hate carrying/forcing conversations with people. Especially people who never say, oh, how about you? I know me and a person are not gonna vibe if they never ask me, how about you? If I asked about your boring, stupid, shitty day, you should ask about mine too. You're supposed to say, how about you? What'd you do today? It's not, oh yeah, I did this. And then just sit there, stare at me in awkward silence. There are some people where I just dread talking to them because I'm like fumbling through my entire conversation bag to make it work. I'll be so deep in my bag sometimes, I'll find fries at the bottom of it. Get it? Okay, anyways. Because when I talk and hang out with people that know how to speak and know how to talk with another human being, it's not tiring. I don't feel tired from it. Once I hang out with someone and it feels like I'm forcing dialogue the entire time, I am exhausted by the end of it. I have met some people where it feels like I would have a better conversation with ChatGPT instead of them. So if you are the type of person to never ask, oh, how about you? There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know, stop doing it.
It's true, your time is valuable. And the older you get, the more you recognize that. And sometimes a pretty face is not everything that you need in a relationship. If they can't have a conversation or hold their own, you gotta let them go.
What are some signs that you and a person aren't meant to be?
Ooh, don't trip.
We got you.
Some signs that you're not meant to be.
This one's gonna hurt a lot of y'all feelings.
Yeah, it might.
If he's not texting you all the time, he don't want you.
Ooh.
If he's not calling you all the time, or if he can't call you, or if he's busy, he doesn't want you.
She's not lying. You ain't never too busy.
You can make time.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if I am too busy and I want you, I'm gonna let you know I'm too busy. Like
exactly. I'll be like, I'm busy at this time, but I could see you throughout the day at this time. Even if it's for the shortest amount of time, you're still trying. You're still trying.
People been asked. I've been asked. So he not texting me back. Like, what does that mean? I'm like,
he doesn't want you.
Ain't no way. I'm
Sorry,
trying to get at a girl, and I'm not texting her back. Like, I'm not letting her know what's happening.
Exactly. I mean, some of us are a little bit delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me being one of them.
This goes hand in hand with the last thing we just talked about. If a girl's not getting back to you, it means you're not her priority. Just leave her, move on, get another one.
Guess who just shorted?
Stop!
Yeah, literally,
Okay,
guess who just shorted?
No, actually, I'm mad because
Literally,
I'm
guess who just
sick of
shorted?
you guys doing that to everyone. Gabby does that when we're in a group of men, specifically men that I'm attracted to. She says I have diarrhea.
Brooks.
She says I have diarrhea or I queef. And I'm sick of it. You're fake. You're fake.
The men in AA who she says, I will literally never touch or look
I still want
at
them
a
to find
man.
me.
Wait, if you guys say that, then why are you always trying to set me up with people in AA?
Oh, you're not the one saying it. She's the one who's saying, I will never fuck a man in AA. And then I say, guess what? Kate's out there queefing and shitting. And she goes,
Well, I don't want them to
embarrass
know
me.
that. I don't want them to know that.
It's actually a compliment. I heard it's actually very complimentary if you're like, damn, how loud does it fart though? Turn around.
Okay.
That thing you dump in.
No, stop!
I love me some funny girls, man. If you're gonna get into a relationship, a sense of humor is a must, at least for me.
Have you seen the videos of the women getting punched in the face around here?
We were just talking about
We're on the lookout.
Terrified.
And a man came up and punched me in the face. I just got punched in the face.
He goes, sorry, and then punches me.
Post-COVID, it started happening a lot to friends of mine.
Now it's just like kind of all happening again these past few days.
Came up and punched me in the head. Kind of scary to see again.
I've heard they've all been on their phones looking down. Have not touched my phone.
I was like looking at my phone, just sending an email.
I want to take kickboxing, so I'll be prepared next time.
Look around, guys.
Hopefully I don't get punched in the face.
In plain daylight? Oh, wow. You guys scared walking around too?
I feel like it's targeting a woman. It's not on my radar.
This morning, every man that I saw, I was like, looked at their hands. Like, I was like, which is just so weird. And I'm not usually like a super paranoid person.
I try not to walk around with my AirPods, and this is a really bad example, but like if I see somebody getting close to me, I don't get too close.
Stay aware today?
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much. I'll stop looking at my phone for sure.
As if we needed another reason for women to hate us or be turned off by us or be appalled by us approaching them. Thanks, man. Why don't you go punch yourself in the head? That was some of my favorite clips from around the internet. If you enjoyed it, tickle that little subscribe button, hit that like button so we can get more people watching this and so we can hit the 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize this channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, man up.